Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. The Witchy Goth here, hope you're doing well. Today's video from the Daily Mail. It's another one of my Women Be Very Afraid videos. Pair of Met police officers are sacked after one broke wind in colleague's face and another took photos of his genitals on her phone. This is dated the 3rd of July and updated on the 4th of July 2025. A pair of Metropolitan Police officers have been sacked from the force after one broke wind in a female colleague's face while the other took a photo of his genitals on her phone. Just why? And I bet you they thought it was funny. I bet they thought it was funny. PC Wayne Sansom tilted his leg at a 45-degree angle before breaking wind just 10 to 15 centimetres from the horrified woman's face at Wembley Police Station in northwest London back in November 2021. It's taken this long for them to be sacked. 10 to 15 centimetres, that's like that. It's like that far. His colleague, Ben Jeffries, also made inappropriate and discourteous comments about the same woman's sexuality and heritage. So this could mean that the woman is different ethnicity and possibly a different sexuality. So she could be gay, bi, trans, whatever. But that doesn't give these two ex-police officers the right to do these things. It doesn't matter. You know, even if they were doing this to a guy, it's wrong. Jeffries also took on the female colleague's iPhone a picture of his testicles during an Extinction Rebellion protest, the 9-day misconduct hearing heard. When he was confronted to this, he shrugged and told the shocked woman, "Why are you getting offended? It's just a picture of my balls." Guys, male genitals, not attractive. Really not attractive. We don't want to see pictures of your flaccid penises and sweaty bollocks. The two were swiftly taken off the force by Metropolitan Police Misconduct Panel in central London, dismissed without warning for breaching multiple standards of professional behaviour, including discreditable conduct, authority, respect and courtesy, and equality and diversity. Russell Ford, representing the Met Police at the hearing, revealed how PC Sansom invited the female officer, known as PCB, to pull his finger at Wembley Station. When she declined, he passed wind in her face from around 10 to 15 centimetres away. It's like that. One of them's got a kid. One of them has a kid. They're not old men either, they're youngish. Sansom admitted to the pull my finger remark, but denied actually breaking wind. Still, he fully accepts his attempt at humour was misplaced and inappropriate in a modern policing workplace, said Mr. Ford. Yeah, you think? The misconduct panel also heard Sansom turned his back, stood on his toes and passed wind in her face after she told him to move along. The disgusting prank was backed up by another female officer who witnessed the scene. He described how, after he asked the PC to pull his finger, PC Sansom, in close proximity, turned away from her and passed wind very loudly, then laughed out loud and walked away. Mr. Ford then referred to an occasion in mid-December 2021 when the female officer described assisting on a call-out involving people who did not speak English with PC Sansom. He was also accused of asking the female officer questions about her sexuality and calling her a lesbian. What's it to do with him? PC Sansom claimed that he only asked the officer once about her sexuality after hearing rumours circulate about his colleague's personal life. He was concerned that this could lead to her being unfairly treated or talked about. Yeah, no, I don't think that was his concern. I don't think that was his concern at all. PC Jeffries was said to have made discourteous remarks to the same female officer about her sexuality. This included asking her personal questions of a sexual nature, asking about something to do with the back passage, and asking if she had gone down on someone and asking if someone had gone down on her, said Mr. Ford. PC Jeffries took a picture of his testicles using the female officer's mobile phone at an Extinction Rebellion protest on August the 25th, 2021, the panel heard. She had asked PC Jeffries and a colleague if they could get her some water from a nearby shop and handed over her mobile phone so they could use her Apple Pay. You see, this is something that a lot of men, straight, cisgendered white men think is that, I can show her what a real man is like. She's never had a real man if the woman is a lesbian or is gay. It doesn't work that way. So taking a picture of his testicles is supposed to then make her feel that she's missing out on something. She's not. She's really not. When they returned, they were laughing as they approached, and she assumed they had done something to her phone. When PC Jeffries handed her phone back, she opened it and noticed that the last application used was the camera. She looked at the last photographs taken and saw what she believed to be a testicle. She said, "That's disgusting," and he, Jeffries, replied, "Why are you getting offended? It's just a picture of my balls." PC Jeffries also made discourteous remarks motivated by race about a different female colleague at Wembley Police Station. She says that PC Fitzpatrick invited her to take a seat, whereupon PC Jeffries said to her, "No, take a knee." That remark, the authorities say, was no doubt a reference to a gesture used by the Black Lives Matter movement. Mr. Ford told the hearing of a second incident in which the female officer went to open a door at the police station to find PC Jeffries holding it shut as a joke. You see, a lot of men never get out of being little schoolboys and think that these things are funny. And they're really not. And they are in positions of power. They are policemen. Women can't even trust policemen. Hence, we choose the bear. When he released the door, he laughed and said to her words along the lines of, "I thought you were going to start screaming like Black Lives Matter." The officer was annoyed and upset about this remark and recalled another occasion when PC Jeffries pretended to light-heartedly punch her and then said, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter." How can we have equality in the world when men are doing this? Not just at women, but the race card as well. So, because she has got a different ethnicity. It just... How do they get into the police force in the first place? Surely there must be some sort of checks that are done on them. Panel chair Alison Bowler said Sansom and Jeffries were disrespectful and discourteous towards colleagues. They also discriminated against them unlawfully by making sexist, homophobic and unlawful comments. The panel had found that PCB made it known to PC Jeffries that she did not appreciate his remarks. PCB said that for months she was trying to figure out what she had done to PC Sansom and PC Jeffries for them to behave the way they did. Without realising it, began affecting her personal life and her mental health to the point she had to contact a therapist. Ms. Bowler referred to increasing societal concerns regarding this type of behaviour and said their conduct amounted to regular, sustained behaviour over a period of time. Speaking of PC Jeffries, she said there were multiple proven allegations and breaches of professional behaviour. Regarding PC Sansom, she said, As an experienced police officer with over 20 years service, there was an expectation for PC Sansom to act as a role model. He was acting as a role model on how to be a misogynist, racist bigot. It is imperative policing makes it clear this is wholly unacceptable. Miss Baller added the panel considered whether a final written warning would be sufficient in this case. Excuse me. The panel came to the view that the only result could be immediate dismissal from the force. To be honest, I think it should go further than that. I think they should be struck off. I think that this should go against their names. And I think they should never be allowed to work in any form or capacity again. Just my opinion. The panel considered the local community would be concerned that an officer who behaved so badly towards colleagues was still serving as a Met police officer. If they were treating a colleague that way, imagine what they would do with a victim of, let's say, grape or SA or DV. What would they do? How would they treat them? Both officers were immediately dismissed from the force and were informed of their respective rights to appeal. Detective Chief Superintendent Luke Williams, who leads policing for the Northwest Command, said, "The actions and comments made by both PC Jeffries and PC Sansom were disgusting, wholly inappropriate, and fell far below the standards expected of Met police officers. It is right they have been dismissed. I would encourage our staff to continue to report any wrongdoing so that we can take action. The officers will now both be added to the barred list held by the College of Policing. Those appearing on the list cannot be employed by police, local policing bodies, the Independent Office for Policing Conduct, or His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary, Fire and Rescue Services." But what about all the other places that they can still work? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you next time. Blessed be.